Big up Ironshore LeatherBelt and big up to True Boost Performance for sponsoring this video.
True Boost Performance and Auto Care, located right here in Montego Bay, Mount Salem, right next to the gas station. As Jam West gets closer, persons are putting the bits and pieces together. This is one of the top mechanic here in Montego Bay for many years. I've worked on a lot of cars, but be very low key, so most persons don't know. But we just caught up with Urel, one of the gearbox expert engineer, if you want to call it. Well, I know you've been working on engines for many years, but the fact that I caught up with you, know you're working on a gearbox, well, it looks here. Changing the synchros. In Jamaica, they say, if you know, you know. I won't tell you what kind of box this is, but Urel out of Montego Bay is building a box. Well, let me rephrase. Rebuilding a box for a car. Won't tell you which car it is. For Jam West. Now, look at it. Look at it. This is straight out of Japan. The diff, I'm being told, is a little bit over $900 US. This is not your ordinary everyday gearbox, but it will be well represented over there in Jam West come December 26th. And if you have the time, swing down there for the qualifying. In a little while I'll show you what the car looks like, but not much details as it relates to what's inside the engine. Urel, how you doing, brother?
Not bad so far, you know.
Awesome. Rumor has it that you have two cars. Pardon me? Rumor. A lot of rumors. Okay. But it's a good look. Nice and clean. It is always a good telltale when a person working on a gearbox ensure that everything is washed up nicely, clean, and where oil needs to be, you put your oil to lubricate. If the Sugar Boss was here, I'm sure he would give him the thumbs up.
Big him up to see me.
Big up the Sugar Boss wherever you are.
And Daniel.
It's a good look in preparation for Jam West. Passing through one of the garage here in Montego Bay, spoke to the mechanic who's building this machine. I won't give you much information, but it is one of the cars that will be performing at this year's Jam West, newly built, and is expecting to do really well. Remember this car. Built by Nose. Like I said, it's one of the cars that we're performing at this year's Jam West, and great expectation from this machine. Built right here in Montego Bay. We will not discuss at this point in time what's inside this car. Let's just call it a surprise. Snow Bunny, it's what it's called. Right.
You want to hear this dog sound like on K24?
I am being told that there are other special projects that are being built in this garage. Unfortunately, I would need permission in order to reveal what those special projects are. So once that is done, then we will take it to the world, let everybody see what is being built coming out of this little garage right here. that we'll be doing a coverage with a few of the cars here in Montego Bay that will be participating in the upcoming King of Shores at Jam West. Now, one such person is Christopher Woods. We've decided to stop by his garage this morning and have a little chat with him. This is the car that he'll be using down there, and hopefully, based on what we understand, this car has the potential to run 10 seconds. We're going to speak to Mr. Woods, aka Nose, to get a little insight on the build and what are the plans for the car. Mr. Woods, how are you doing today? Blessings, my brother. Now, it is our understanding that you recently participated in the drag racing over in Vernon Field. How did that fare out?
Well, fairly well, you know. I get some good data coming from there. So, all in all, I see some little glitches on the need for correct gearbox.
Gearbox wise, the engine was fine, but you had some problems with your gearbox.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Now, based on the experience up there and the challenges you faced, I am sure you'll be taking some time out to have all of this rectified for the coming King of Shores.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, our viewers and subscribers from time to time on YouTube, also on Instagram, they've always wanted to know what's inside this little beast right here. You want to tell us a little bit about the car?
Yeah, it's a 1NZ.
1NZ in the car?
Yeah.
And you're hoping to run 10 seconds with it?
Yes, man.
Okay. Any nitro or just boost?
Just boost.
Just boost.
Yes.
The last time you took this car to the dyno, what kind of donkeys you were making?
Well, let's say we were
Ballpark.
480 something before the dyno graph. The dyno, the computer stopped work, so, and we go beyond that, so.
Okay, so it's safe to say it's anywhere between 470 500 horsepower. We can leave it at that safely.
Yes.
Awesome. You said 1NZ, there's no nitro.
No nitro.
How much pounds of boost you running on this little beast?
It's about 30 pounds now. Still not running that.
Viewers and subscribers, you hear it's about. So most persons are usually a little secretive about their build. I spoke to Mr. Woods some time ago and he said, listen, there's nothing in this car that he's afraid to tell somebody, because guess what? The tuning is what really is the key factor at the end of it. Can you just open the bonnet here? Let's take a little peep inside here. This is the beast we're talking about right here. Okay, and we also understand that all the fabrication, all the build, everything inside this vehicle was done by you.
Everything.
And this also included tuning,
Wiring
and tuning.
everything.
Very few persons with a car in Jamaica, a race car, can say this, confident enough to say, listen, I can tune my own car. I built my car from scratch. This is one such person. aka Mr. Woods, aka Nose.
Yeah, man.
All right, this is the build. Cams, retainers, springs, the whole works.
Yes.
High compression.
Well, no retainers yet.
No retainers. Okay. Now, with Jam West coming up, is there any one person or persons that you have any concern you're a little bit worried about?
Not really, you know. The only person our thing I have competing with is the time.
The time. And that time is going to be?
10.
Anywhere in the 10 second you'll be comfortable.
Anywhere.
So whether you place or place not, as long as this car run 10 second, you're good.
I'm good.
Awesome. Montego Bay, based on what I'm being told, should be giving good representation of themselves. I also want to use this opportunity to say a big shout out to all the persons who placed and participated in the recent concluded drag race. I was told Pluggy won the 10 second. Big shout out to Pluggy. And there was one other person from Montego Bay here, Fambo, who I was told, I think, either won or placed in the 10 second class. We will, okay, we'll double check and see who that person is. Let's just take a quick look inside. I notice you have some sponsors here. Who are your sponsors at this time?
Alright, yes. Because all of this wouldn't be possible without, first and foremost, Keys Wrecking.
Awesome.
Yes, man. Creative Customs.
Creative Customs.
Yes.
And
Endless Lighting. 777. Venom Performance.
awesome.
Nut Accessories. And what else again? Everybody who wants it. Because there's a lot of people that show.
Somebody was shouting Maurice at the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't Maurice best price. Maurice best price hardware.
Okay. All right. You'll be serious trouble.
Yes,
Okay.
man, I can't forget him, man.
Okay.
Can't forget him.
It is very, very important that when sponsors take the time out to sponsor
Yeah, man.
a race car, that they're being acknowledged when the opportunity presents itself.
I put
And-
a year on him, no vex.
He's saying there's been a lot of support. The truth to be told, the people in the garage also giving a shout out, and we're also very, very important very instrumental in the building of the machine.
Not a play toy.
It is not a
Play toy.
okay, and you, based on what you know about this car, should be running 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, machine, man.
Positive.
Okay.
That's the machine, equipment.
Big up to the driver as well.
Okay. Nose, want to say a big thank you. We really, really appreciate you taking the time out to just give us a quick overview, a quick insight on the build. We really, really do appreciate it. It's nice and clean. It's different from any other. 1NZ at Jam West Lookout. If it's a Lord's Will, should be running 10 seconds, somewhere in the 10-second class. And if he makes a 10-second class, then that's going to be a big achievement for him. General, good day. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, you know.
All right. You've been around the garage for many, many years, and you've been there when the build started with Noah's machine. How you think this machine will fare out at King of Shores?
Well, I don't think King Ashore ready for this yet, you know.
You don't think King of Shore ready for Noah's?
Yeah.
Noah's is ready, but you don't think King of Shore ready for it?
Yeah.
In that you mean, say,
And some things we are look for.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
So whatever needs to be done will be done.
Yeah.
But
we
King
don't
of Shores, place your bet.
Yeah, man. Place your bet for a nose. Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, my
Machine
brother.
outside, you know.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. As promised, we're stopping by a few garages here in Montego Bay, speaking with some of the mechanics and some of the auto electricians in Montego Bay. We caught up here with Wizzy, one of the genius, one of the founder, as it relates to repairs where wiring is concerned, alternators, starters. Wizzy, rather than me saying it, just in a nutshell, explain to Jamaica, explain to the world, what are some of the things that you do here at this garage?
We basically do anything to do with electronics, as in wire talk,
Alarms,
alarms,
trackers, the whole
trackers, and reprogram, rebuilding, rewire, mostly rewiring though.
mostly rewiring.
Mostly rewiring.
But anything in the auto electrical world, this is where you do. Now, just tell the world exactly where in Montego Bay you're located.
We are located on Umba Avenue, 22 Umba Avenue, right across from
RJD.
RGD.
Awesome.
No, right beside RGD.
Beside, okay. Well, thank you for your time. Wish you and the family all the best for the Christmas holiday. And we hope we'll see you down here in Jam West, King of Shores.
No problem. No
Blessings,
problem.
my brother.
Hopefully, we have some people coming.
Oh, whoa. You hear that?
To be continued.
To be continued. Jeffrey, how you doing, my brother? Awesome, awesome. We're over in Mount Salem, Montego Bay. We just caught up with Jeffrey, one of the top mechanic here in Montego Bay. That's what we're being told, that you're one of the top mechanics. The customers, the customers are the ones who have been, complimenting you on the excellent job you've been doing. The reason why we stopped by here today, one, we understand from a reliable source that Alvin Virgo has placed you in retirement.
Jesus God Almighty.
And when I say put you in retirement, we're referring to the racing scene. We have not seen you at the racetrack in a while. Is it that you have special projects working on? Tell us about it.
Well, our priorities dealing with, you know.
Priorities, not race cars.
The new establishment.
Oh, the garage. Nice garage. Awesome. And hopefully this garage will be open to the public come what? January 2023.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Awesome. Based on the work that's been put in. So that's priority right now. And racing cars are secondary.
Yeah, man, this is a priority right now. So
Oh, this car...
It's not
okay.
priority.
It's not priority.
No.
But when we talk about race car, we're referring to this one. We were looking at the extra piston right here. From here, it looks like a K24. I don't know if this will give you additional horsepower, but we can decide whether a horsepower will come from this extra piston. We'll talk about that later on. Back to Alvin Virgo.
Yeah, man.
Is it true that Virgo has placed you in retirement?
For a minute.
It's lies.
Okay.
For a minute.
For a minute. But you'll be back.
Yeah, man, we'll be back, man. But I have a lot of things to put in this machine here, but time.
Montego Bay did recently well at the concluded drag racing over in
Vernon Field.
Vernon Field. You heard about it?
Yeah, man.
You didn't get a chance to go over there?
No.
Okay. Pluggy, the new 10-second champion,
Yeah, man.
must be acknowledged.
Big him up, man. Big up yourself, Pluggy. Enough
All right.
respect.
Awesome. Now, as it relates to racing, we've been doing a practicing at Mexico, Montego Bay in recent time, and it helps to prepare persons for Jam West and other racetracks like that, even though they don't have track bike there. But how do you think the racers in Montego Bay should start organizing themselves in order to do it better and to be better recognized, not just in Jamaica but in the Caribbean?
Well, first of all, we have to unite.
My nigga.
Okay.
You understand? We have to unite as one, as a parish as well. We know, sir, yo, God Vernon Field represent Mobile. Well, God Jam West represent Mobile.
But in the past it was like that though.
Yeah, but we need to bring it back.
Okay.
Mobile against South, Mobile against Wochi, Mobile against Kingston. We need to have a team from Mobile to represent Mobile. It's alright, yo. That's where we come from. That's where the machine number.
With King of Shores coming up, as a mechanic in Montego Bay, and you know about fast cars.
Yeah, man.
And as I said, I know you know about fast cars. You drive a fast car. Now, with the King of Shores coming up in a couple of days from now, probably another 2 weeks or so, how you think Montego Bay will fare out?
Well, it's going to be a big turnout, you know, and Mobile man, them are going to roll out in them numbers, and we are going to put in a lot of work and a lot of time. This will make a
are there any cars that you know are there any cars that you know definitely should make a good representation, good representation of themselves down there?
Yeah, man, of course. Plug it with the 10-second car, very nice. Virgo as well, with them Boss, the RD, the Mark X, and the Vanguard, and many other racers in Montego Bay are all, you know, a lot of us would represent
so
Mobi, and
Montego Bay should, make a good representation of themselves
yeah, man.
down there.
Even Andrew Otsu himself with the bad machine, K is the way, you know.
Excuse me?
Can't forget that.
Pave the way.
K is the way.
Me don't know what you're talking about.
I know a few persons who will disagree with you, but if it's the case the way, then
Yeah, man, K is the way, man. All the way. Yo, K is the way, man.
not
Without a
necessarily.
doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
General, I really appreciate you taking the time out from your busy schedule to speak to us. We look forward to seeing you back on the track.
Yeah, man.
And
2023 for sure. You know, will be a good look. This won't be just a regular machine. It will be the ultimate machine.
this is it K20 or 24?
K24.
But this car here will be the ultimate machine come 2023.
Plenty work. So Virgo, I'll be back. Remember that.
I was a little distance away. Did you say you're calling out Virgo?
Yeah, man, Virgo, I'll be back, man. You know that, man. You know that, man. You know that. It's a priority. It's a must.
Okay.
It's a must. We have to line up.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
Take care of
Virgo, big
yourself.
up yourself, man.
All the best. Take care of yourself and all the best with your future endeavors.
Yeah, man. Definitely, boss.
All the best.
Cool.
Fangbo Kanambo.
General himself.
The genius.
Alright, yeah, man.
The genius guiding the LeatherBelt team.
This one we are trying.
This an ambassador. Early evening yet here at Mexico, just testing the Lexus up the track. Sounds really good. Nice exhaust system, really nice exhaust. Sounds good. Practicing his launch. Go to check out the traction control on his Lexus. Spin just now. It looks good. It's a good. D-series rolling in. Sounds really good. No muffler system, so it gives a sound as if you're listening to a K series, but it's a good one. Some people say B series, some people say bad series. B series passing through Mexico. It's a good look. Lovely D-series passing through here at Mexico. Another beautiful Sunday evening here at Mexico. Lots of cars passing through. Here comes the B series again. This is a K24, a force to reckon with. Not sending any threats, but sooner than later, this will be coming to a track near you. Yeah, passing through Mexico, Montego Bay. Honda Civic K24. It's a good look. Nice work. Nice work, nice work. Good look. 5E badness passing through the track this evening. The owner for the car gave me the opportunity to take a closer look. Just to confirm, a lot of persons have been making wild assumptions that this has been a 20 valve. Look for yourself, this is 5E. Engine has never been pulled. That's what I'm being told by the owner. The engine has never been pulled. 5E badness. Coming to a track near you soon.
Yeah man, this one up on the track, you know. It's the Crown X. The record pinion is made from the Crown market. GRX 250, 2000 and V10 engine. You know the cylinders